Not sure if anybody's here today or not, but hanging out. Getting back to work a little bit. Good to see you guys. 3 people in the chat. Well, all right. Hope everybody had a good Christmas day. Make sure that we're live over here on YouTube. All right. Figured I'd come on here and work for a while. Hey, Cowgirl Jewel and Pingy in the house. Good to see you. Picking Hoosier in the house. Hope everybody had a good Christmas. I kind of was slack on the listing front until the end, but slow sales. So we're back on the grind. Hey, Keith. Dude, Amari Cooper, man. 70 some points. That's insane. Ready to get back to work. Yeah, I kind of am. Angie's Oddities, thanks for being here. Kristen, good to see you as well. Thanks for being here. Keith, were you at the game again yesterday? I thought I saw a post from you at the game. Sensible Treasures, thanks for being here as well. Trying to untangle some cords. My sister and brother-in-law gave me a couple pieces of, oh, you get every home game. Cool. Gave me a couple pieces of audio video stuff, so stereo stuff. So I'm trying to get that cleaned up today. Get it listed. Because the price was right. Hey, Brad. Good to see you. I'm gonna put a post out today in One Stop, but I'm gonna be doing auction Thursday for sure. So if anybody wants to jump in on that, maybe do a little mini back-to-back stuff. I'll put something up today. I got you. Yeah, me and my girls, myself, my wife, my kids, we always do Christmas Eve now. Now that they've got older, they kind of got stuff going on, and our family, as far as a whole, usually gets together Christmas morning and our Christmas afternoon. Let's just say that. And then do a whole thing. We'll get together, a little traditional stuff. Mary Ann McCartney, good to see you. Thanks for being here. I did hear from the guys, a couple of them anyway. They should be on momentarily. Resold, Brad. Yep, good. Thank all you guys for being here this morning. We're starting out listing a little stereo stuff. Ooh, let the sunshine in. What happened there? Hey, Kristen. Good to see you. So I might walk you one of my lights. Yo. Sony. I'll tell you what, this thing is heavy. A Sony STR AV. Ooh, not bad. Smoked my first brisket yesterday for Christmas on the new tabletop pellet smoker. That's awesome. Smoked brisket's always pretty good. All right, let's get some pictures. Get some pictures ready. Having to finish it in the oven because the fire in the smoker kept dying. Yeah, probably a little chilly out, huh? Oh, there comes somebody. Hey, hey.
What up? Hold on real quick. I gotta turn my sound. Good morning.
Yeah, man. Jennifer Hayes in the building. No, they're on their way. Everybody's a little slow moving this morning.
Oh man,
I was as well, man. I was kind of like, oh, wait a minute. I gotta go.
I've got a gnarly stomach ache, so it was like, I don't know. It feels like when I lay down, it hurts, but if I'm up and moving, it stops hurting. So,
oh yeah, 540 flips in the building. Good to see you. Mm-hmm.
all right, let's see. I got some shoes to work on.
Nice. Yeah. Sometimes when I go to my sister's house, they're like, hey, do you want to sell this? So that's what I got going on this morning. Got a little, do you want to sell this?
Nice. Nice.
It's not a bad piece. It's like a Sony stereo stuff.
Oh, nice.
Like $60-$70.
Nothing wrong with that. Not at all.
Yeah, when the price is right, it's always good. Oh man.
All right. It's like, how do you? They kind of been lazy.
Back to the grind.
I don't want to.
Well, I'll tell you what, after this weekend's sales, I definitely need to.
I know, right?
They're abysmal. Like,
well, I actually had a good Christmas day in sales, but like, dude, Saturday and Sunday, I was like, hello.
yeah.
Hello, anybody.
Did I put my store on vacation and didn't realize it? Like, what happened?
Yeah.
Did I hit the wrong button? Yeah, dude. I only sold like so I did ship Saturday morning because I didn't want to be behind. So I did ship.
Yeah,
so
same here.
Saturday and Sunday, deuce. Yesterday, zero. I was like, what happened? I had a sale and then eBay canceled it because they said it was a potentially fraud account. I've never seen that before. Never seen that before, but I was like, wow, that's interesting. That's a new one for me.
I've had that happen a few times.
Yeah, they sent me an email. Potential fraud. Okay. I didn't know I'd listed Beanie Babies, but I guess so.
Leroy.
What's going on, guys? Happy day after.
Right?
Hey, Jennifer.
I think my light's going to bite the dust. That's the third time it's cut off on me. Oh, what's wrong with you,
It's
buddy?
weird having a Monday holiday or like a Monday Christmas holiday.
That messed up. I still think today's Monday to me. Yesterday was Sunday. Sunday was Saturday. It was a mess.
Yeah.
Hey, Kelly. Good to see you. Behold and Resold. I picked up a collection of vintage Garfield items at auction last week that I got listed over the weekend. From the 80s. That's cool. Vintage sports flips. My team decided to show up this week. Fantasy football is funny. The tale of 2 weeks. Yeah. Dude, yeah. I'll wait for Tim to talk about that stuff. But
I see you got your hat on today.
Where they pulled it out.
Your wife's team won too, didn't they?
Yeah.
All the teams won except for Tim's team and Chris's team.
My team didn't win. I knew going into yesterday that they weren't going to win, but hey, everyone else in the division lost. So it really doesn't matter that they lost, you know?
Gosh. Yeah.
But I don't want that water.
So I'm okay with that.
Yeah, the Dolphins were on edge, dude. They were close to not making it.
I'm at a hotel doing the hotel shuffle, Eric.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Are you home? Are you?
No, I'm in Greensboro.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. Gotta do the family stuff.
Yeah. Tyco telephone. Dude, I don't know what's up with this light. Might have killed it. Jimmy in the building.
Jimmy, what's up?
Kelly says, hopefully we'll get CJ back. Hopefully we'll get CJ back next week. CJ. Steelers got it done. Leroy's a happy boy.
Oh, CJ Stroud. Yeah, we need them back.
They're not in yet.
It's not over yet.
No.
Dolphins clinched yesterday, so
Yeah, happy man.
17 years as an eBay buyer. Time sure flies after buying that laser pointer. Oh, that's cool, Rosella. 17 years. You know what? I've never bought on eBay until I sold on eBay. Did you guys buy on eBay before you sold on eBay?
I can't remember.
I sold like at the same time my account. I was doing more selling on eBay than I was buying back in the 90s.
I'd never bought on eBay until I sold on eBay.
Yeah. So you did.
I was buying and selling like shoes.
Yeah.
I bought some stuff off of eBay.
You bought first before you sold?
I don't remember though.
It was like close, right, Chris?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kelly says she bought coupons off eBay before selling.
I think I bought before selling.
PG says, no, I sold before I purchased on eBay. Congratulations, Kristen. Just got her top seller badge. Awesome.
Nice.
Yeah.
Andrew says she bought before I sold.
Yeah, if I had to think about it, if I had to give an answer, I think I bought before I sold.
I guess the real question would be, did you open your account to sell or did you open your account to buy?
Sell for me. So
yeah, me too.
All right. Jimmy says, bought a John Elway rookie card way back in the day. Mama Nana Ross. I also never bought on eBay until I became a seller last year. Now I do. Yeah, I'd never done it. I mean, I heard about it. People used to talk about selling stuff on eBay, but I just never.
Who's had an eBay account before 2000?
Not me. Not me.
Probably me and Jimmy.
Yeah, I sold a couple items, and then honestly, the first things I bought on eBay, because I watched somebody, and I would give credit, but I cannot remember who it was. But they were talking about to avoid scammers, start to get some feedback.
Yes.
And so I bought like boxes and tape and stuff like that to begin with, just to kind of get up.
Back in the day when I started, they would sell you. You could buy feedback, and they wouldn't send you anything, but
just feedback.
Yeah, it was $2, and they send you a letter, said thank you.
That's wild.
That was it. It was just a letter.
Just a letter that says thank you.
Yep. And you got to remember, back then a stamp was like 32 cents.
Oh, Brad got you there. He says, I bought and sold back in the 90s.
I did too. But
when you mailed checks.
Yes. Yep. So, Brad, you know what I did wrong? I didn't know that you're supposed to wait for the check to clear. So I shipped some stuff, and I'm talking about, like, I was selling lawnmower equipment, I was selling motors, and I was selling weed whackers from my business that I had back then. And I'd get the check and then send it out, and then a guy said to me, he said, how's your eBay with the guy from the flea market? I was like, it's okay, but I can't even ship anything else out because I don't have no more money. He goes, you're not supposed to ship that out to the check clears. I said, I didn't know. I was going in debt trying to ship out because I had put like 8 things on at once, and it was I had like $1,000 in money coming in,
Just hanging out there. Yeah.
and I just kept shipping the stuff, and you're talking weed whackers, so it was like $38 a weed whacker to ship it back then.
Jeez, man.
I didn't know better.
Brad says he did. Angie, and the follow-up statement says, so I could buy, but now it's more fun to sell. Let's see. Ping G said, I saw an ad for eBay authenticity guaranteed. Guarantee. Oh, that's cool. Let's see. Oh, Jimmy says, I made my current account to sell. My original account is pretty old.
Yeah.
Some Amazon stores were cross-listing, and I bought them for the lower shipping. Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm.
Took weeks, is what Brad says. And then Brad Black Sheep says, I started January 2000.
Wow.
January 2000. Wow. Tim in the building.
What up, Tim?
Got a little fresh gear on.
Well, yeah, it doesn't really match me. I'm not really fresh. I feel a little expired right now.
Man, oh man.
Oh, Cernoch got a little helper coming out the elf shelf.
Yeah.
You're on mute, bud.
We're doing some toy purging. I said it kind of after Christmas. I'm like, come grab a few more toys for Dad's house.
Oh.
What's that Spider-Man shirt he's shoving in the bag there? No.
Box over there. Show him your loot. Show him your loot on camera. Oh, yeah.
Aaron says hers started in 2003 when the kid needed the red Game Boy SP.
Oh no! Did you get it? Leroy did.
Tim, we were talking about, like, did you buy on eBay before you sold on eBay?
No.
Yeah, me neither. I didn't even, I knew what eBay was, but I weren't messing with it.
Hey, Brad, yes, I did get cash. I sold something I remember it was $38. I was so scared that I wasn't going to get it. And they put it in like 3 envelopes and they put it in a card. Yeah, I got $38 cash.
He says started buying and selling around 1999. Such a slow process with checks and money orders. Yeah.
Whoa.
For you OG folks, I bet now when people complain about like how long it takes for stuff to happen, you're like,
Even like some of you guys, most of you guys. So here's a question for you guys. We ask this stuff once in a while. Who does weekly and who does daily payouts?
I do daily.
Yeah, I know.
I don't think anybody truly does daily because they ain't paying
daily.
but I do have daily. Like I want my money in my account instead of.
I have weekly because I use it as a paycheck.
Yeah.
But so even like when you're waiting, the reason I asked that is because even when you're waiting for it weekly, it's still not as bad as it was back in the day. Because it took you 4 or 5 days to get the check. Then it was 4 or 5 days for the check to clear. So you were 15 days before you sold the item, got the check, cashed the check, mailed the item, and they gave you feedback. It was like 15 to 20 days.
I switched from daily to twice a month, weekly. A lot of people are weekly. Jimmy weekly, Angie weekly, Rebel weekly.
That's my crew. That's my weekly crew. Yay, yay. W weekly, baby. Even leases weekly.
I tell you, there's a few reasons why. One time I had a return come back for $1,000. After that, I'm like, I'm keeping all my money. Send me my money.
You gotta pay it. No, matter. So if you daily and then you don't have enough in your account, then you gotta eat. You gotta try to feed the monster.
Nah, it stays negative till you pay it off.
Yeah, I know. And it only stays negative for a while till they shut your account down. You can't do it for. Is it like 15 days, Eric?
I think it's more than that.
Is it more than that?
Yeah. I mean, mine, that was back when I was cranking, so they weren't as bad, but like the other thing that got me is Amazon and Facebook Marketplace have got me both times and not paid me all my money. So after that, I was like, you know what? I'm just going to get my money every time.
I'll tell you what I missed, though. I missed back when you had PayPal and you were getting it instantly. When you, I was, my lunch depended on what I would sell in the morning. It depended on what I was getting for lunch.
It's like, ramen today.
Oh, I can go get a hamburger. I just got $13 in my account. Because it would be instant. It would be instant.
Look, Dan and the man in the house pulled the upset yesterday in fantasy football. Me and Dan in the finals.
I'm in the finals too.
Dude, he won by 0.2. 0.2.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I don't even think I'm going to get an invite back next year.
It was like 160.42 to 160.22.
Ooh.
Cannot get any closer.
Unless I go to fantasy camp, I'm not getting an invite next year.
No, you got to get the invite because you're part of it's our fantasy thing. You still scared about the state correction? Yeah, because has it sent the official notification out yet? I don't think so.
It's usually Tuesdays, right?
Yeah, today. I'm seeing if I pop in my thing what it says. Oh, Dan, check it. Because mine just sent the celebration little rig on there. Congratulations. Waiting on the stat.
All because of the Cleveland kicker getting hurt. That he won.
Bro, mine was due in large part to Amari Cooper just went off, dude.
Right?
76 points, man. 76 points. That's insane. Why, yes. Hello, panel and chat. Patrick Murphy, good to have you. Thanks for the like.
What's up, Patrick Murphy?
Black Sheep Brad says, I got started on eBay because of an OG reseller I found in the late 90s. I think the website was called The Auction Rebel, and he passed away several years ago. Wow. Kelly says she lost by 10 with Higgins on my bench with 25. That's the stuff.
Yeah. That's when you're just like, no.
Otts Antique says, dude, Kansas City's on the bad downward slide. My wife was not upset by that at all. She was not upset by Kansas City's. I think Kansas City threw more touchdowns for the Raiders than the Raiders threw for themselves. That Browns defense. Hey, my youngest daughter is a Browns fan. She's a Browns fan because of Tootsie Rolls, to be honest. When she's a little kid, she's like, she goes, I picked the Browns as my team because their uniforms look like Tootsie Rolls. I was like, okay. She still cheers for them, though. I actually got her a little vintage brown hoodie sweatshirt. So I gave my oldest, who's a Green Bay fan, the Reggie White jersey that I got on one side.
Reggie White, that's back in the day. He passed away.
Rozilla's not a Raiders fan by any means. Now my wife's in here replaying the Warriors game from last night, so if you hear some yelling.
Is anybody doing deal of the day today? Not today for me.
I don't even think about it.
Not today. Not today.
Cernoch's just going to go grab a grip.
Right.
Cernoch
I do have this interesting piece. Tim might want to see this.
Ooh. No, hold on. Can I say what that is?
Yeah, Leroy, say what it is.
Is that a hung glass, hung or swing vase? Oh man, is it one of those?
Combine the two.
So what is it called?
It's a swung vase.
Yes. Okay, got it.
Swing, swang, swung.
It's got some. I'm trying to take the sticker off down here. It's all.
No, don't do that.
It says Finton.
No,
I
do that.
I got my heat gun and I'm gonna just scrape it off.
Don't do
Oh, he's
that.
messing around, Tim.
You see Tim like what? Tim kind of jumped to that and said, oh. Oh man.
Don't do it.
Hey, I got a question for you guys. Since it's question answer day, answer the chat. What was the most expensive thing you ruined by accident in reselling?
I've ruined a hat or a shirt before for sure. I've ruined some hats.
Yeah.
You remember when I told you guys I stepped on the cord of that solid state record player that I just sold for like $200? Like I stepped on the cord when I'm carrying it out of the shed and it snatched it out of my hand and broke the top of it.
Yeah, I remember
it went from $200 to $20. I told the guy, "You still want it? I'll do $20." Yeah.
Yeah.
He still bought it. There just weren't much monies.
I had a pair of pants one time, and I had the heat gun trying to blow off or trying to do the sticker, the price tag, and it got too close to it, and it was like polyester pants. Just melted up. Just went new with tags. Probably like an $80 pair, pants I could have sold. Just
I was taking apart a tool that was like $250, and I was taking it apart, and it was like Eric. I turned around and I knocked pieces off little springs, and I was gonna get 200 for it, 250. I got like $80 for it in pieces because I could not find the stuff on it.
Black Chief says, and Hermes, is that how you say it? Hermes? Yeah,
Hermes.
Paris necktie.
Ooh.
Jimmy said a Dolphins chalk line all over jacket. I cried.
How did you ruin it, Jimmy?
That sounds like a cleaning.
Yeah. Someone help me try.
I mean, I've had plenty of hats bleed. I've had plenty of that happen.
Yeah. Dropped the lid and broke the lid on something. Yeah, that's brutal.
Kristen, yeah.
Yeah. Tim's probably done that before.
Yeah, Josie and I were setting up at a flea market once, and I broke some Flow Blue plates.
Oh.
I cried, Josie says from the background.
You cried and she cried.
What's that?
She cried or you cried?
I cried.
Yeah, I know. You did.
Jeez. Priscilla, 1 HP rebuild. He said it's the customer's fault, though. Oh. Angie said I tripped over my cat and broke into 56 house, lost the sale. Oh, that stinks.
That stinks.
Kelly says a Jim Shore nativity set that I didn't pack correctly goes to the buyer with broken pieces. This year I super glued the broken pieces and sold them in little groups.
I had a
I
nativity,
mentioned that they were fixed.
I had a nativity set that I was like putting all together, getting it all together, and I like literally I had it like on a little TV tray. I was working on the couch, and I literally got up in my pocket had like my keys in it, and basically like hit the tray barely, and like the whole thing went shh, and broke into like I was like, oh.
The funny thing is, like, because we did talk about buying from eBay, so we're talking about breaking stuff or stuff getting broken on delivery or before you send it to the person. It's hilarious because we all know like the excuses we gotta make on how like we broke something, and so when somebody does it back to you, it's hilarious. I'm like, okay, so did your son really run it over with the car? Like,
I'll tell you what, man, when I stepped on that cord, that was like slow-mo coming out of my hands. I'm like, you can't,
You're like,
like you can't get it.
it was like Tim on -3
Yeah.
fast talk.
No. It's like going down.
Because I had somebody do that to me. Oh, the hat. I don't know. You don't want to sell it to me because it was auction and it was $2. Like, don't lie to me. I do what you do, man.
I've been getting lowball offers on this sweater that I posted. It's been driving me crazy.
did you?
It's a nice vintage polo lamb's wool knit reindeer sweater.
How much you got listed for?
I think I got it listed for 80.
That's not bad.
But like the offers I'm getting are like 45, 50.
Yeah.
Like it's not like something like I would really consider.
Yeah.
70, I would take 70.
Yeah, them folks missed out. Yesterday, I'd have took almost anything. No, sir.
Right?
I was like, somebody's going to send me a ridiculous offer. They're going to get a Merry Christmas is what's going to happen.
There was a one item I think I was like, let me take it. Let me take it.
I tell you, I found this Dungeons and Dragons thing, and it's got an insane amount of traction on Macari.
What do you mean insane amount of traction on the car?
Like it's got like 25 likes and like 100 views in like 24 hours. It's this.
Oh yeah.
It's made by Critical Role. It's the Legend of Vox Machina. I gotta do it as soon as I finish filling this stuff out. I gotta do a ton of packing today. I gotta go to the post office. I gotta go pick up my new microphone since my other one broke. Which,
Hey, Kelly said she sold that wolf sweatshirt before Christmas. Sold
nice.
it on that. Pinky said he was the only bidder on a 99-cent auction. Seller never sent or contacted. Had to file on them, not received to get my money back. Yep.
Oh, did you already shout out One Stop Shop's milestone?
No, I didn't. I was waiting for everybody to get here.
Well, we cracked 300 members in the One Stop Shop over the holiday, ladies and gentlemen.
Very nice.
So shout out to everybody who's a member. If you're not, click that link and head over there and become a member. We're really going to start ramping that stuff up into and taking that stuff to next gear once we get into the new year.
All right. I'm way down here.
That's done. Oh, it went back. Sent out 19 offers this morning.
Let's go. eBay sales, eBay sales, eBay sales. Yeah.
Oh, let's see.
Oh. Nothing wants to work today.
It's not like the ideal weather here either to hey, get back to work. Holiday vacation is over.
It's cold and rainy here.
Foggy, all types of just.
Yeah. I just want to snuggle up in bed.
I was outside this morning.
Macari also has the new bundle feature now. They came right at me with the bundle offer.
What were they bundling?
3 golf clubs.
Oh.
It was listed at 105 total for the 3. They sent me an offer for 70. I was like, nah, I'm good. And somebody bought one of the clubs for like $50 on eBay, like in the middle of the night. So when I delisted that item from Macari, it automatically canceled their offer.
Nice.
Josie got me new slippers, guys. I finally got new slippers.
Hey,
Look at that. A little bit of height to the slippers too. So now I'm not like standing on hardwood floor all day while I'm packing. Can I link the bag?
hey, Paul, flipping sports guy in the building.
I'll show you what I got me for Christmas. Got me a little Adidas jump. Some winter gear, Boost, Gore-Tex, Adidas. So they were on sale, so I said, you know what? I'll splurge on myself.
And Trash Cat Rescue, if you're interested in the bag, if that's why you're asking for a link, just let me know and I will send me an offer. I was telling the guys I got my first lowball offer on District. That was crazy. You want to know what I can almost tell you, guarantee you, I probably was that somebody who's a member of that new video game marketplace who saw the Sega's console and offered me $20. The console comes with the game, 2 controllers, all the wires, $20. Like what?
Bro, what? That's crazy.
Okay, 3 iron. Get to work.
Right? I don't want to work.
I know, Cernoch. Neither do I, bud, but we got to.
You just want to bang on the drums all day?
Right.
Oh, shoot. I'm going to have to go buy paper here soon. I don't know paper.
Yeah, a Monday Christmas. It's like, it's just like, yep, get back to work. Like everybody, you know, it's like.
Yeah, that's what I was telling Josie. I was like, oh, Monday Christmas is the worst because you don't get that like day of like off.
Yeah, let me just chill.
Yeah. Like, yeah, you're on vacation during the holidays, but there's so much stuff that you're doing and all the driving and everything. It's a lot. Lots of work. Hey, do you have my scissors over there? So what is Boxing Day exactly?
It's a Canadian. I thought it's Canadian Thanksgiving. No,
No,
or the Canadian Christmas.
I think it's English actually.
Oh,
What's that? It's a gift-giving holiday, Joseph says. But who celebrates it? British. So it is British. Joseph says it's British. It's a gift-giving day.
huh.
It says there was a day when servants, tradespeople, and the poor traditionally were presented by gifts.
Yeah, that's what Eric was saying. Traditionally giving gifts to the poor.
Yeah. It says that explanation of the origin is some believe that it was derived from the opening of the alms boxes that have been placed in churches for collection to aid to the poor. However, others have held it came from the boxes of gifts given to employees that on the day after Christmas, according to this theory. Yeah. But it also has come to be a day of sporting events, including horse races, fox hunting, and rugby. There you go.
Now you know.
According to Britannica,
Now, I haven't heard that word in a long time.
not Wikipedia.
I used to have the...
Yeah, it's also their Commonwealths. That's why Canada, Australia, and all celebrates.
Oh, okay.
Britannica, there used to be like a CD-ROM like dictionary thing that you would use as a kid for like...
Encyclopedia Britannica, yeah.
Yeah. And what was the other one called? Encarta? Y'all remember Encarta?
Yeah.
Then when I was a kid, there was people that came and knocked on your door. They had Encyclopedia Britannica. Actually, I was one of those kids, man. I used to read that stuff, dude. I'd read the encyclopedias and stuff. Like that's what I was into. There was no Google back then. Someone give me a gift. That's what Kristen says. If it's for the poor, someone give me a
I'll
gift.
tell you what, that's the one thing that like helped me like in school. Like before I had even gone to like kindergarten, my cousin was playing school with us because she was probably 6 or 7 years older than us.
Mm-hmm.
So she was like a, like a 12, 13-year-old while we were still like, 5 years old. And she's like, all right, this is how you like. So she would play school with us while like during the summer.
Yeah.
So looking back at it now, I'm like, man, she was making us do like book reports and stuff like that. And basically like go into the encyclopedia and write all this stuff down, draw the pictures,
Research it.
everything.
Yeah.
I'll never forget. Delaware state bird is the blue hen. I'll never forget that because I had to do that. But like, I didn't understand how much that like propelled me when I got to school. Because when I got to school, I'm all like, man, they're gonna be making us do this and this and this, and there was like, all right, bust out your crayons, and I'm like, do what? I just spent all summer doing book reports and writing and doing all this stuff. Like, and you want me to color this? Like, come on.
Hey, Sue, was it that white set with like the gold, the World Book Encyclopedia? I had that as well.
Yes.
Yeah, little white. You still see it in a state sale from time to time. But yeah, I read that stuff, man. I would go through it. Like, I was like challenge accepted. But.
Yeah, like I knew all like the states and the state capitals before kindergarten.
Yep.
Like,
Since everybody's working hard, I got a couple of questions for the chat.
all right, what you got?
I last week I bumped my head, and my life has changed. And I've been doing some crazy stuff like the auction last week, and I got all of these things. I don't know what they are. I got this one, this pair here. I got this pair here. I don't know what they are. I don't know if I banged my head. I don't know if I banged my head. Some Doc Martens. I got some Jordans I gotta clean. I really don't want to clean them. They don't have laces. Pink Jordans. They're all kids.
Hey, do not use your grinder wheel on them, Leroy.
I can't use my grinder wheel on them. I got a pair of Chucks. I got a pair of Uggs, but I really feel that they're fake. I don't know. I got another pair of Air Force. And that's about it. So I don't know what happened. I banged my head, and now I'm selling shoes. I haven't decided if I want to clean them, because I really don't. I haven't decided if I want to give them all away. I haven't decided yet. I think my favorite ones are the Doc Martens.
I actually just sold a pair like that. They were purple, black and purple.
And some of them don't have laces, and some of them don't have inserts.
Insoles.
Yeah. Would you not clean them? Would you not clean them and just sell them as is?
You can. They go for less money.
What?
They'll go for less money if you do that.
I understand.
Or you can put them all in a box, weigh them, put them on one stop, auction them off.
You gotta have a one-stop account for that. Don't go too far now. Last week I did an auction. This week I bought shoes. It will happen. It will happen.
Hey, Lissette, good to see you.
What's going on with that?
Hey, is anybody interested in any smaller size Star Wars shirts? I did not sell these on the auction because I didn't have time. But I've got 6 Star Wars shirts and a Super Mario Brothers. If so, we can do a little deal of the day. Look at this. I like this one. It's got. They're more modern. This one does have a hanging tag, but it's like trashed out. I want to say schmedium is what I want to say. Yeah, I would call it a small. It's, For me, it'd be Under Armour. I think they're all pretty much the same size. Though.
Eric, look at the comment on the chat.
Did you hit your head at Cernoch's house? Yeah.
So like they asked me if I hit my head at your house.
I'll show you what they are.
They said I got all those shoes. Did I hit my head at your
Yeah,
house?
they're like adult smalls. Adult smalls. And this is a medium.
You need some shoes?
Medium. They're like Gap and stuff.
What size you got, Leroy? Sorry, I had to go upstairs. I might have missed it.
8 women's. They're just. I got Vans. I got Jordan.
I have the exact same pair, Leroy.
How many of these have you had in your life?
Yeah, Air Force Ones. Yeah.
Wow.
What size do those say on there?
They should all be the same. Kevin used
7Y. Okay, so 7. Yeah. Like, there's a way to sell them as women's shoes too.
these are 6U. These are probably
6U.
the nicest ones, but there's a little scuffs on them.
That's okay.
And they don't have these.
No insole. Yeah.
That's okay.
These guys would know about them. I showed the pictures. It was a new contact for me, and I didn't want to say no.
Yeah.
You never say no. If it's a good deal, never say no. Even if you don't want the stuff and it's a new contact, don't say no. Just buy it and sell it for what you paid for it. My computer is so bad with the comments. I'm still on. Does anybody see a comment after this? Because that's the latest comment I have. And no, Cernoch, those shoes didn't come from Maryland either.
All
The
right.
lag is bad.
Oh, what'd you find?
She just said the lag is bad.
Oh. Oh. So I have an interesting thing that I'm working on that it just happened by chance. Okay, so we haven't even been on since. Check this out. Okay. So last week, Wednesday, my son had a wrestling tournament, like probably 45 years ago. And so let me calm Tim down real quick. So what happened was I blew out my front tire. Well, I wasn't on the highway or anything, but I blew out my front tire while I was at his wrestling tournament before it kind of started. So I'm like, crap. So I got there around like 11:30. The wrestling wasn't supposed to start happening until noon. But then I talked to my son. He's like, "Oh, we're not." He goes, "The JV's going before us, so we're not going to even like wrestle between like 1 and 1:30." So I said, "Okay, cool." And so like when I went back out, I saw my tire was flat. So I was like, "Oh crap! Let me take since he's not going on. Let me go take it, put some air in it." So as I'm going there, I'm airing up my tire, okay, and it's really not like it'll get to like 10 pounds, and then it'll start like going back down. So I'm kind of like having like a little conniption fit, and this old man drives up. He goes, "How long are you gonna be?" And I like whip my head around with like just fury and anger, ready to just lay it down on this old man. And I look, and it's like this old man sitting in his car. You know, I'm like, man, this guy might have been a war veteran or something like that. I can't be mean to him. So I said, oh man, I'm trying. I got a flat. It's not going up. He goes, oh, I just need 40 pounds of air put in my front tire. He goes, I'm glad I saw you. I'm a little disabled, so it takes me a long time to get out of the car. Would you be able to do it for me? And I said, you know what? Yeah, I can do that for you. So I get over there because I'm like, screw my tire. I'm already kind of mad at it. So I start filling his air up. You know, it gets to 40 pounds, and I'm like, all right, buddy. He goes, well, what's wrong with your tire? I said, man, I don't know. It won't fill with air. So then he goes, well, hey, if you go by the post office down Main Street, just keep going past the post office. There's a used tire place there. They might be able to help you. So I said, hey, buddy, thanks, you know. So like I'm trying to fill it with air again. It ain't going. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna drive it to this place he told me about. So I'm driving to this place. Dude, my wheel's like cut it. I'm like, man, I'm ripping up this wheel. This place better be there. So I roll up. It was called Vicente's Tires and Wheels. I'm like, bro, I'm at the right spot. I walk in. We got Mexican music blaring. You know, like 4 dudes just chilling. I'm like, hey, I need a tire. So the guy's like, you know, comes up to me. He goes, we do used tires here. I'm like, that's fine.
Even better.
Yeah. So he's like, oh, 1 for the front. He goes, look at the other front. He goes, maybe 2 for the front. So it'll be even. I got 2 of the same brand tires. I'm like, yes, let's do it. So this story has another wrinkle to it. So as I'm getting the work done, because these guys aren't messing around. Dude went in the back, found the tires. He goes, these are the tires. They match. These look good for you. I'm like, yeah. Dude, homeboy already had the first wheel off. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, all right, cool. Y'all take y'all's time. Hey, perfect. You know, I got rolled up, you know, like ready to go. So as they're working on it, I walk down and I see this auction place. I'm like, yo, what's up with this auction place? And so I walk in there and I said, hey, can I come look around? He goes, oh yeah, it's pickup day. So I'm like, oh, okay. So I'm like, y'all sell on high bid, right? He goes, yes. He gave me one of his cards. He goes, I'm the owner of this. I said, oh, so y'all do y'all's own stuff. Y'all don't do any commission or consignment or anything like that. He goes, oh, it's all consignment. And I'm like, oh, okay. So I was like, tell me more. And so like I started talking to this guy, and he goes, you need to call tomorrow, talk to Holly. She handles all the stuff. She'll be able to give you the information. So got new tires, got the contact. The next day I call Holly up. And she's like, yeah, we're an auction house. We're looking for consignment. Our next auction is going to be at the end of, or the next auction that I can get you in is at the end of January. I said, that's perfect. So I'm like, what are you looking for? She's like, all kinds of stuff. I'm like, I have all that stuff. She's like, here, let's set a date. January 29th. Just bring a carload of stuff and we'll start processing it and doing it. So I'm like, yeah. So,
well, how
What's the percentage?
yes,
35%.
I thought
35%?
35%. But you have to understand, this is for stuff that is sitting in my basement and my garage.
Well, that's why I asked because
I just want to blast through.
That's why I asked because I got all, I'm trying to get fire sale all this stuff that I have.
And is it online or is it in person?
It's online. It's online.
And then they pick it up from them. You don't have to worry about shipping it or nothing.
Nope, nothing.
Okay. So we had this conversation last week. So that's what it is they get 35% from him, but then they get 15 to 20% from.
Yeah, no, I understand how it all works. I'm just trying to see if I can offload some stuff too.
No, I know what you're doing.
End of January, you said, Cernoch?
End of January. So if you wanna roll up here with some, like, if you've got some glass, she was talking about glass, bro. And they're pretty well versed. They do all the pictures. They do the list. Like basically you drop it off. They do the stuff, and then you go pick up a check.
I mean, even if you got $1 a piece, just saying,
dude. I like listen. You got to understand, for this stuff that I'm gonna bring, it's stuff I'm never gonna get to. I'm never gonna.
Exactly. It's stuff
I'm never gonna. Yeah, I've already been paid for that bundle of stuff. I'm ready to get rid of it.
Yeah.
So
Lisa said, "How did the wrestling go?"
All right. So my son is a sophomore. He is in a weight class where they don't have anybody in that weight class. So he's on varsity. So he got his first match. He did okay, but he's still learning. Listen. I have a video. It's like a 3-minute video. At the end when he's getting pinned, dude, the kid's got him in this arm lock or whatever, and dude, with all his might, he's like, like he's like trying so hard, and he just couldn't. But it's like I wanted to, the effort is there, and then his second match, I had already had to leave, but his second match was against one of the state champions in that weight class.
It was quick.
He goes, bro, I was done in 15 seconds.
Yeah.
He's like, he goes, I'm glad there's not a video on that one. He goes, I got chopped, flopped, and pinned. It was over before anyone blinked.
But you learn from that stuff.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
I never wrestled, but my brother wrestled, and he was bigger than me, dude. When he was in high school, he was bigger than me. Like I used to be a lot smaller in high school, and so when I was like 20, I want to say I'm like 20. He is 5 years younger than me, right? So he's like 15, 16 years old, but we're about the same size at that point. And he's like, he had been wrestling for like a year. So one day he's like, hey, come to practice. Now, I've never lost a sport to my brother in life. Like everything else, I dominate him and everything. I always have. And dude, he brought me in there, and man, I had no idea. I was in pretty good shape too, and I had no idea. I could not breathe. Like I was like, he's on me, and I'm like, dude, like this is a little different than us messing around in the living room because I'm just gonna slap you or do something. And man, he's like working me. I'm like, I said, bro, like, so what I did, like he almost pinned me. And then what I did, what they say is illegal. I said, it's not illegal if you don't know the rules. But I straight put him in a headlock. I'm trying to choke him out. Like, because I was like, dude, you got to get off me. And they're like, nah, man, that's not right. That's not legal. So I was like, whatever. Like, I ended up pinning him. But like they said, what I did weren't right. And so they have two guys who are like, they're state guys. Like they're finishing in top of state every year. Two twins. They look like the daggone bushwhackers. And I got in there with them. I work with the kids. So they're legally blind. Like literally, they got glasses like so thick makes their eyeballs look like huge. And so their rule for the state was if you broke contact with those guys, you had to restart, right? So they had to be touching at all points. Dude, the first one of those guys he said, I'll wrestle you. I was like, all right, dude, same thing. Like within 10 seconds, he had me like, I was like, okay, get off me. I was like, because they're two brothers. One of them, he always very technical, went for the pin. The other one just puts you in pain to where you tap out because he would do like that armbar thing.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, you're popping my arm out of socket. Like I can't even feel right now my fingertips. Like, so I was like, man, those guys, if they know what they're doing, man, it's like there ain't much you can do. Just get rolled up.
Cohen's put me in a few holds that he goes, hey, all right, Dad, you say you got this old man strength. Get out of this. And I'm like,
ain't no getting out of that.
I'm like, uh-oh. Like, it's like, yeah, you're my son, but I can take you. Yeah. It's like,
yeah. I mean, they start doing all that moving around. You're like,
and then the young one's doing karate. He'll mess, doing some punches. Dude, I got one punch to the kidney that one day. I was down. I was like, oh, Dad's got to go down.
Crazy.
Yeah. A 1 month out is not bad. Yeah, a lot of auctions are backed up. That's why I was like, you know what? Let me strike while the iron's hot and see if we can unload. She's like, well, are you bringing any like huge furniture? I'm like, no. It's all gonna be small, small stuff. She's like, bring an entire like carload if you want. I'm like, okay. So we're gonna see how it goes. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's stuff that I'm not gonna get to anyway, so I'm not really worried about it.
Says he's done a lot of that auction stuff,
yeah.
Man. He's got a lot of stuff off. Like,
so my wrestling story in high school is a little similar to my fantasy football league here on RAN. I wrestled like 15 times and I lost every match. I don't tell this story often.
Did you get DQ'd for doing something you weren't supposed to?
No, I was so skinny. So when I was wrestling, I was in the 125 class. I was a junior in high school.
See, he's in the 138 class, and he says he's going to try to move down to the 132 class in the next couple weeks. So it's like,
oh, I used to run around the neighborhood in trash bags. People thought my family was trying to stop me.
My brother wrestled heavyweight, but those two twins, like one of them was the weight class like above, one of them was the weight class below. So he ended up having to wrestle heavyweight as like a sophomore. He's getting.
Dude, I'll tell you what. When they at that meet, when they announced the boys that were wrestling in 215, I'm like, oh, that's kind of like my weight class. You know what I'm saying? I was like, these dudes would destroy me. Like, I was like, yeah, Lee.
Yep.
I'm like, I'd be done faster than that other kid.
The only thing that helped me a little bit too with some of that stuff with him is I learned after a little while because I see what those guys would do. Yeah. So like, what you do is when someone exhales, you squeeze tighter.
Yeah.
and that's why you can't breathe, dude, down there on the mat because they're putting pressure on you. So then when you try to breathe in the next time, it's like you can't get a full breath. Yeah, I didn't realize what all the trash cans were all over the place for, but I realized the first meet I went to, I was like, oh my gosh. These deers just straight hurling everywhere.
And I'll tell you what, with his wrestling, there's no days off. He's got wrestling practice today at 3:30.
Oh, I'm at the hotel. Do you need me?
I'm like, man, y'all coach couldn't even give y'all one day. He's like, he did. He did. He gave us Friday. I'm like, golly.
Hey, look, I'm gonna show you guys these t-shirts. I'm gonna sell these t-shirts for $20 free ship.
Go for it.
And I'll put the listing up in a second. Super Mario Bros. They're all like size small or medium adult. Mandalorian, Grogu. Mandalorian. Actually, that's Boba Fett, right? That's a Gap shirt. They're all modern, but like if you got somebody that's like Star Wars, I like this one the best. And this one, well, I say I like this one the best. I really like this one the best. Star Wars. It's got that old school. 7 shirts, 1 money, $20, free shipping.
Look at that. Look at that deal.
That's a Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. I dropped the link to it. $20 free shipping.
I went to the Pokemon shop, and I was getting a box for Thatcher, and when I got there, I couldn't remember which ones he had and which ones he didn't have. So I had to go all the way home and go look in his room and go, oh, there it is. All right, now I know. And I go all the way back and get it. All right, let's take some pictures. I normally don't work into do high heels, but I picked up a pair of Jimmy Choo high heels. These are really nice. These will probably go for like $120.
You think you could try those on for us, Cernoch?
No way. No way at all, bro. But they're this black suede, and it's hard to keep it like free of smudges and stuff. All right, let's go.
Does that change anything?
Mm.
processed.
Need those closed model tips. That's funny. Or were you trying to get him to walk in the high heels? Like, that'd be a treat. I don't think his feet are fitting in those things.
Ain't happening, bro.
Oh, man.
Oh. Ain't happening. Oh, look at these. I picked these up because I was just like, why not? Vintage 1960s, like house slippers. They look like Big Bird almost.
Dude, that's crazy.
Like that, like that's how they have the number in there. Why not take a shot? You know.
They're unique, that's for sure.
Well, that's what I've been. When I go and I'm looking, like for like, because I like to say I buy men's clothes, but sometimes like if you come across a cool women's piece, it's hard to leave it. When you're getting it for cheap.
Mm-hmm.
So I find myself doing that. Or if it's like a staple, like a women's denim jacket, dude, those sell all the time. So it's like, all right, let me pick this up. Why not? Boom. The Dolce Gabbanas are done here. Tell me with the Jimmy Choos. Dolce Gabbana. Leather wedge heels. Well, maybe that's behold and resold. We don't do much clothing, but as we know, like if you've watched some of our episodes we've put out, you know that Leroy is now into the new year going to be getting into kids' clothes and kids' toys.
Pink, all pink yard sales to come.
Dude, he said, when I see the pink, I know to pull over. Oh, paid. All right. I had a sale. I didn't even cha-ching on me. Oh, I had the video. I had the music. I had it turned down.
Just accepted an offer on vintage Stephen Barry's. Yeah. Gosh, man, I remember Stephen Barry's. I see them occasionally. Usually the pleather's kind of shot when I find it.
Yeah.
That's the only thing about the Stephen Barry's, buddy.
Yeah, on those Letterman jackets, just pull it a little bit to see if it separates. Oh, what is that? All right, cool.
He said he saw it at yard sale along with the Virginia Tech one for $5 a piece. Two were like new. I don't think they were ever worn. That's great.
Hey,
It's a good pickup.
I think I have a Duke Stephen Barry somewhere.
I had a Carolina one for a little while.
Probably buried. Ugh. Picked up these cute floral Doc Martens, and these were used, but I mean they're in great condition. I was like, don't mind if I do.
Dude, I dug this one out of the dark. It was.
Oh, look at that.
You know what's interesting about this hat?
What's it? What?
So it's sports specialties, right?
Uh-huh.
But look at this. NFL on one side.
Yeah. Yep. Yep. That happened a lot back during the day. If they would have like extra MLB stuff, they would just extra blanks. They would just put,
I'm wondering if I should put this hat on Facebook.
Who played in that Super Bowl? Do you know?
Do what?
Who played in that one?
I'm sure it's a Elway.
Oh, it says Broncos. Okay, I see.
Yeah. 21, Super Bowl 21.
Yeah.
Isn't that a TD era? What Super Bowl are we on now?
I don't know. Let's see. It was the Broncos versus the Giants, but the Giants won that game.
Wow. Broncos lost to Giants, yeah.
87.
Would have still been John Elway.
That was Phil Simms' year.
Yep.
Giants. So you have what we call a loser hat.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. But with loser hats, you gotta send them you gotta give those to the sell those to the youth because they don't understand.
They don't.
They don't know that.
It's pretty clean, man. Probably only wore it one time and then said, can't believe they lost that game.
That game was ours. It was rigged.
Bruh, I was starting to wonder in the Cowboys game the other day, man. I was starting to wonder. I was like, bruh, what's going on here? A little bit of questionable call stuff going on there for a little bit. On both sides. Like,
yeah.
I was like, but when that stuff starts happening, man, I started like diving into the conspiracies.
Right?
Puppet masters behind the NFL. Tim's on mute.
I was watching. I'll say this one for Tim. I was watching the Texans, and then and then I turned it off because they were losing, and then I was like, well, the Commanders are getting blown out, and I looked at it, and I'm like, oh, they're trying to come back. How cute. Right, Tim? Tim's like,
he's like, I ain't trying to hear that stuff. Black Sheep says, as long as they script the Dolphins Super Bowl win, I'll live in their ignorance because it is bliss. I don't know, man. Makes you wonder.
well, one thing I've seen a lot of this year is, and it might be, correct me if I'm wrong, but doesn't it seem like this year more big plays have been called back for some like stuff you're like, what? Come on.
Yeah,
Like,
somebody holding on the opposite side of the field that's like 30 yards out of the play. Like, dude, like, come on, guy.
Yeah, there's been some calls, and like I'm talking about games I've been watching without a team, that I'm rooting for, and I've been like, what? Come on.
Yeah.
I can hear you outside, Cernoch.
Nice.
Did you sell? What'd you guys sell while I was gone?
Nothing.
I sold a shirt on eBay.
Oh,
That's about it. We will take it. Oh. We will take it. Oh, then you got all the Baltimore fans hooping and hollering from last night's game around here. You got fans that are like, oh yeah, and I'm like, wait a minute, I thought you were a Steelers fan. No, man, I've been a Ravens fan forever. Nah, you're a Steelers fan. We've got those kind out here.
Oh, yeah.
Unfortunately, they haven't been able to root for the Commanders because
what happened? Somebody said my name.
we have Steeler fans out here.
You better leave Steeler fans alone. They're my friends.
Listen. You're gonna hate these Steeler fans. We have Steeler fans out here that when the Ravens are doing well, they'll be like, "Oh man, I'm a Ravens fan." It's like, no. You a Pittsburgh fan. There ain't none of that.
Hey, listen. This is how you know you guys will all stand for this because we're all resellers and we all go to sales. When you go to a yard sale or you go to an estate sale, and they have a lot of the home team, but then you'll see a little bit of Patriots, a little bit of Steelers, a little bit of Cowboys, and you say, "Oh, okay, I know what's really going on here." They ride whatever train's going faster.
Hey, my brother and I will say it till we die, dude. We know my dad was a in the closet Cowboys fan. I swear he would watch the Oilers and he would watch the Texans, but like it kind of started more manifesting after like the Texans became a team. He'd be like, "Oh, well, the Cowboys game is on." He'd be like, "Who cares about that?" "Oh, I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it." He wasn't missing them Cowboy games. I tell you what. Like, Dad, oh no, the Texans, yeah, but I'll watch the Cowboys. Like, okay.
probably have that cold medicine now.
Cernoch, what do you think? 50 plus ship on the Facebook?
Yeah, why not? Yeah.
Now I get 2.
2 for what?
No, I was talking to somebody else. Well, I'm talking to you, Chris.
We got 2 what? 2 sales?
No, you'd always give me 2, Chris. You would always give me 2. I'm still trying. I am having a hard time figuring out what I want to do with these shoes. I really don't know what I want to do with them. I don't know if I want to, because I'm going to be free once we get off the camera and I'm going to list some stuff. But I don't know if I want to list the shoes. I don't really want to clean them.
Don't clean them.
I mean, I gotta get at least $15 a pair out of them to get my money back.
Yeah, that easy.
Should I? So has anybody ever put reseller in the title?
No, but boom. All right, another pair sold. Not sold. Not sold. List. All right. Happy Tuesday, Josh. Death pile. Currently driving home, but wanted to stop and say I hate everybody and I hate football.
Did he get kicked out of the league?
He got beat. Yeah, he got beat by like less than a point.
Oh, good for him. Hey, Mike, you want to? Hey, Mike, you want to trade?
Oh, oh man, that was a bad beat, Mike. That was a bad beat. Dan was in here earlier.
I love you, Mike.
I don't know if he's still in here. Dan's projected to beat me by less than 3 points.
Yeah. I tell you what, my team wouldn't have gone far. All the injuries, my team would have been poop.
But who knows, man? I've got these receivers that you just never know from day to day.
Right?
I think Amari Cooper scored 7 points for me last week and now 76 this week. Like, come on. I almost took him out. I literally was looking at it going,
Aren't you glad you didn't?
yeah.
Okay.
We're working over here.
A little bit.
Well, I guess I'm working. I'm not twerking, but I'm working.
All right. Those are done. If I get all these shoes out of my way, I'll be happy.
So I'm going to entertain the chat. I'm going to ask you guys a question. Since this is the last show of 2023, what is your one goal for next year? Something for Resound to do better. What is your one goal to do better? Put it in the chat, guys.
You ever seen these?
That.
Penny board.
Oh, I remember those. That's a skateboard. Yeah.
Yeah.
Some of those are worth money.
This one's, I think, about 40.
Up my education before yard sales. You know how to do that, Kristen? Honestly, I hate to say it this way, but there are certain people that you follow online. Like, I'm not saying, but you can, if you watch in the background, certain people that when they do yard sale videos, you can see what you should pick up and what you shouldn't pick up when they pull up comps. It's sort of just play it in your head. It doesn't mean that it's worth what they're saying, some of these guys, but it is an easy way to remember. I remember, Eric picked this up for. That's always a good way to educate yourself. Higher sales rating. Yep. I want to do that, but I do so well on the cheaper stuff. I asked the chat what they want to do, what they could do better for next year. So they're putting it in the chat.
Oh, you have the wheels? I have the wheels feel apart. Yeah, these have the penny wheels as well. I mean, it's not the absolutely best boards out there by any means. I have learned a little trick about skateboards. If you spin them, if the wheel just keeps going, they're better. If the wheel like stops abruptly, then welcome to Walmart. That's what I've learned. But penny boards are like a more of a household kind of thing. Listing goals weekly and monetarily. Yep, that's a good one. Need to list consistently.
Yeah, that's probably mine. Listing consistently.
One of my goals is going to be to sell on one-stop auctions consistently. That's really what I'm going to be doing this coming year.
Well, one of my things too is like offloading more of this stuff that I get. That's the thing. We'll see how the auction house goes.
I personally, Cernoch, have done that in the past. I don't like auction houses for me because I can get more money at the flea market. I do have I have the whole setup. That's what I do. So
Yeah.
I can't do the auction because I'm not selling a box of tools for $3. So that's my only thing with that.
Yeah, I think it depends on what you sell.
Yeah.
The one good thing about auction houses that do high bid, if it is something that hits, it may hit. I don't know if you guys are trying to buy on high bid, but some of that stuff is crazy expensive, even higher than eBay at times.
Yeah.
It just depends on what it is. And how reputable your auction house is the other side of it.
Yes.
Well, I was looking at all their comps and stuff like that, and it seems pretty decent. Now, certain stuff you can kind of tell. All right, this isn't gonna, do well.
Yeah, I would say too, like if you're researching an auction house, if you'll look and like I said, you can go back and look at their previous auctions, see what stuff sells.
Can you, Cernoch? I asked for our Resale Information Network family. Could you please, the once you have it all processed, can you let us all know? So if anybody wants to bid on it, they can bid on it from through high bid.
Yeah.
Yeah, because some people live far away, and this is a perfect opportunity. You don't have to ship it; somebody else is shipping it, and they can still get a good deal through you.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So, if any of you guys are interested, please let him know. So when he does get it all set up, he can let you guys know, so he can help with the bids.
Yeah. If they're yeah.
And if you don't, I'm coming to your house.
Oh, but a lot of it's gonna be like tchotchke type stuff. So
Yeah, there you go. Do a purge of all inventory that has been in it for over a year. Yeah. Pingy said if I did that, I wouldn't have anything listed. Oh, man.
Look at this, Josh. So, what is new after you got the- So that's what it looks like. Yeah.
Yeah, we moved there.
You don't like it?
What?
You don't like it?
We don't move your own here.
I know. That's why they do all the, like they do it like. That's all. I don't
Oh, okay.
all right. Whew. What we got left?
So
Those, and those, and those, and those. Golly.
He didn't like it.
um,
Mhm. Some high bids. For us, it's organization, face red, droopy eyes, face red, droopy eyes. Better buys, listing in one stop shop. There you go. Maybe trying to do live auctions. Come on. Don't have an iPhone, so need to see if the computer will meet the needs. Yeah. I know they are working on Android. Hopefully, first of the year.
Yeah.
But penny board listed.
You got me in the eye. Oh my God. And I'm drinking water. That's crazy.
Dude, when I bought this, I thought it was a dinosaur. I was gonna send it to Tim, but it's not. It's actually a parrot, like a bird.
Well, and still the delete that picture.
All right, bam, that's done.
Just did save the link to my screen and can list using Android phone that way. Oh yeah. You can list on One Stop Shop using the computer as well, or your browser on your iPhone. I mean, on your Android. I think the only problem is running auctions. I'm scheduling an auction today for Thursday. So if any of you guys want to jump on Thursday and run an auction as well, just let me know. Like send it in the seller chat. I think I'm going to go at like 6 o'clock on Thursday.
Sounds like a good idea. Let's see what we can do.
Tim, did Ace have a good Christmas?
He had a busy Christmas.
He had a busy Christmas?
Yeah. We went to Josie's parents' house on Friday night. We went to Joe's. Was that Friday night? What was yesterday? Yesterday was Monday. It was Christmas. So Sunday was Christmas.
Everybody's confused. Everybody's confused.
I went to your grandma's house on Sunday. Yeah. I don't remember. Yeah. We went to Josie's parents' house Friday night. We watched we watched Baby Joe. Saturday night we went to Josie's mom's house. Sunday night we went to Josie's grandma's house, and then yesterday we went to my mom's house in the morning, and then to Josie's parents' house at night.
And Ace was with you the whole time?
The whole time.
Did he get any presents?
Ace got a present, right?
He got 2 bones. 2 different types of bones.
He got 2 different types of bones. Peanut butter ball bones.
Nice.
And a bamboo bone.
And a bamboo bone.
Happy holidays, Josie, from Leroy.
Happy holidays, guys.
Thanks, Jesse.
Happy holidays to you.
Oh, the Cernoch singing to you.
So singing.
Right?
I'll tell you, people really decided to pick the worst, most obscene things for me to pack. I just want to give up on everything.
And get a 9 to 5.
No, Josie.
Oh, you gotta watch out what you say around the way.
I got a 9 to 5, Josie. You would never want to be married to me.
That's not true.
I'd be miserable.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
Hey, you would cut down your workload to only 9 to 5.
Awesome ones.
It's just having one of those days.
Do the post offices close early today?
No. I better not.
Because I'm looking for a post office where I am, and it's telling me they're all closing at 12 and 1.
No.
Can somebody confirm that for me?
Are you in Rhode Island right now?
No, I'm in Greensboro, North Carolina.
Oh, okay.
I don't know, man. Stuff in North Carolina is weird, bro. The postal services went bananas up here.
It's saying 1 o'clock, closes at 1 p.m.
They might close for lunch. Ooh, no.
What?
Mine says closing at 12 today. Now another one's open till 4:30. That's
Dang.
weird.
That's
Somebody
what I'm saying.
Mine
post office,
usually closes at 12 for lunch, so that might just be the lunch. Yeah, reopens at 1. Okay.
okay.
It does say Boxing Day may affect hours.
It says holidays may vary. Wow. It says closes at 1, opens at 1. Okay. All right, I'm good.
Yeah, it may close for lunch. Like mine closes for lunch every day.
I got scared for a minute. It's like I bought all this stuff I gotta ship. They're not gonna like me as a little post office.
Yeah, ours closes for lunch every day, man. And if you get there at 12:01, you out.
Listen, I told you guys I fired my big post office. I haven't gone there in over a week. They wouldn't let me in. They wouldn't let me in at 4:59. I won't go back for about a month. I'm gonna let them miss me.
Oh, for sake. Come on, insole. Too much work.
Maybe that's why those packages that went through Greensboro were delayed. I've still got some hanging out there, man. That I don't know what's up with that.
Dude, I got a Poshmark one getting bounced around in Cincinnati. I tell you what, I'm like, yeah, Lee.
I'll tell you one thing. I haven't had to return any money for this holiday, and the holiday's over. So I did do a push on sales. So I'm glad about that, because a lot of people, they have to return some stuff. All my stuff got there.
Dude, I got something that shipped out on December 3rd that is MIA, just MIA. In transit to next location. Whatever that means. It sounds like it means to me, we lost your item. But
It's true. It's true. Stop beating around the bush. You lost my item. I appreciate all you guys hanging out with us today on a day after Christmas. We decided we were all going to work anyway, so we decided we'd be here for you guys. So all you guys that are here, I appreciate you guys, and hope you continue having a good holiday season. New Year's is next week.
Right?
hey, Kathleen, good to see you. been listing all the oddball stuff just hanging out in here.
Right?
I'm like, man, let's get some of this stuff out of here. It says that it is Tuesday. Y'all trained us to be where we need to be.
Right?
How are sales for you on Christmas? I have a feeling that's Molly chatting there. Usually we are slow, but this year our sales were crazy on Christmas. My Christmas sales have been a little on the lean side.
Christmas Day, yesterday, I want to say I sold like 6 things, but I knew that. I knew that was going to happen.
Yeah, usually on Christmas Day, it's good because think about it. You got people sitting around on their phones, chilling. Kids have already opened up the presents.
Yeah.
Then they realize they didn't buy themselves any presents for themselves.
Or they thought they were going to get better gifts, so they're just like, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get me something now.
I'm going to get my own present.
Right?
I feel you.
All right, here's a question for everybody in the chat as well. How many of you guys, if you do the family Christmas thing, have you comped an item that someone got for Christmas?
Oh, no.
Have you comped an item? Even worse, have you comped the item that you got for Christmas?
Yes. I've resold an item that I've gotten for Christmas on eBay.
Dang.
Yeah.
This is a live internet thing, so I will not say who or what it was.
Yeah, because I know your wife's in the room. I thought I heard her in there a little bit earlier. You see Leroy go off camera, you know, it's like, oh.
She knows.
Leroy's gone. He's out. He just took a shot to the head. It's like, he's out. Brazil said he'd done both. Kristen said she copped a gift yesterday. Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. Yes and yes is what I says. This morning sold a replacement blade. Is what Sue said. Yeah, so far, Leroy, pretty much everybody. We're resellers. We can't help ourselves. Like,
it's for real. Like,
dude, I comp stuff in the grocery store all the time. I'll just be walking around.
Listen, I've bought stuff for myself like that wrapping paper and realized how much it was worth, and I've been making money off of it for 2.5 years. So I sold the big wrapping paper. I sold 3 rolls for Christmas. I dropped the price way down, like $70-$60, but I don't care. I don't want it forever. I made my money on the first sale.
Do you guys give gifts that you've gotten from reselling? Like you've picked somewhere?
Of course.
Absolutely.
Of course. Listen, I didn't see my daughter every weekend when she was a kid, and I didn't know if she was gonna grow out of clothes and stuff. So I used to buy stuff from thrift shops and clean it up, and that was her Christmas present. I set up the trains so it just looked like she didn't have to open it. Like, it is what it is, man.
Yeah, my kids now, man, like they want that stuff, dude. Like they want the vintage, like over what other people have. Not a hate. What is? I hate the wrapping paper. What is it? Vintage? Thought I guess. I don't know. Kristen's having trouble with her chat today. River Raker Reseller Randy says, Absolutely. Oh yeah, given plenty of gifts from the thrift stores. Found a Star Wars Lego set for our boys one year. Try comping fruitcakes. Is what Rosilla says. I don't know. They're probably worth something to somebody.
Oh yeah.
We used to have an aunt. I'm cleaning. Sorry, guys.
We've said that before. Any of that stuff that's made like vacation spots, like certain hot sauces and stuff that you could only get in Disney World or whatever. People will pay money.
I got something to show you. So you guys know how I've been talking about like trying to make something, right?
Wardrobe check.
I haven't even opened this yet. This is something my girls got me because I was talking to them about the whole replenishable, the gift that keeps giving, right?
Hot sauce. I said hot sauce. That's why.
Deluxe hot sauce making kit, not just hot sauce.
Oh, nice.
Bruh, it comes with all kinds of chilies.
You want me to brush the back?
It comes with
You want me to brush the back of it? You want me to do it? No.
it comes with empty bottles. Yeah. Spices. Look at that little chipotle. A little, I can't pronounce that. Guajillo, maybe. A little other pepper sauce. Yeah, it's like 6 bottles. A little distilled white vinegar. A little funnel for your bottles to make the sauce. It's got some recipes in here. And some gloves, because if you touch the chilies and touch your face, you burn yourself. And it's got some little labels you can customize to a degree. Yeah, so I'm going to be working. I'm going to be doing a little testing.
Hot sauce.
A little testing, a little hot sauce.
So if he comes next week and he has bumps and stuff on his tongue, guys, don't worry about it. He's okay. It's just the hot sauce.
Right. I've ate some stuff. Hey, I'll tell you this. The other day, I think I've already told. I don't know. I told you guys about. So the other day I was in the store, and I got the Campbell's Ghost Pepper Chicken Noodle Soup. Guys, I'll just tell you, if you're having sinus issues, like your nose is stopped up, like you need a little pick me up from the cold, yeah. That's all. Kristen said that's awesome. What did it count for? I honestly have not looked it up because I was actually really excited about it. I was like, yeah, that's right up my alley. I'm gonna make my own hot sauce. I'll be picking a peck of peppers. What did it comp for? I didn't comp it. Let's see. Store in a cool, dark place.
Yes, Eric's belly.
What?
Store in your belly, cool dark place.
I don't know how cool it'd be with all those peppers floating around in there, but Yeah, that was actually the gift I was most excited about because I'm like, yeah, I'll be in the lab with some goggles on.
Yeah, you gotta wake up. Imagine if you
Yeah,
swapped
dude,
up.
with that hot pepper, man, and you get that stuff. My granddad used to have these peppers, and they were so hot. If you touched them with your bare hand, they'd blister your finger, dude.
I seen people eat chicken wings and then rub their eyes. I've done
Oh
it.
yeah, yeah. Nah, that's a problem. Well, even worse if you go to the restroom.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh. Well, it wouldn't be your genitals. Oh,
A little slow on the mute, Leroy. Yeah, I've done that when I had chickens. I used to throw peppers out there too. They didn't care. Dude, we had some jalapenos last year in the garden, man. Those things were hotter than normal. New YouTube channel, Eric's Hot Sauce.
yeah. Hot going in, hot coming out too.
Yeah.
That you call that hot sausage.
I think when I've been to India so much, man, like I've kind of got my tolerance built up. Do. If you get some of that Carolina Reaper, those peppers get you squared away. Pequins? Not sure what that is. Off to the day job. Have a productive day. Thanks, Sue, for coming and hanging out with us. Mm-hmm. Ooh, my coupon still says $10 on One Stop.
I checked mine yesterday. It said $5.
That's weird. Maybe it didn't update
Mine didn't say anything.
my other computer. It says $5 up top, but when I click it, it says $10. See what it says when I put it in the chat. Huh? Let's see.
Find this damn swan. ahead and listed something in Snapback. Huh?
Yeah, man.
Have either one of y'all ever sold anything in that Facebook group?
I haven't. I don't know. Cernochs MIA right now, so I don't know. I doubt Leroy has.
I go, what?
Sold anything in the Snapback group.
No, not yet. I was, and I had a little issue. So issues need tissues. So I'm working on it.
Canceled sale for security. That's weird. Josh Junk Shop says, you know you're a reseller when you get a box resizer, a tape dispenser, and Christmas for your family. That's cool. The I saw this Love and Marriage comic over the weekend. $40. Nice little Charlton romance comic. Got some Loop headphones. I'm so excited to try them out in Costco. Gotcha. Headphones block out noise so you don't get overstimulated easily by noise. Helps cut some out. I gotcha.
Cool. I like having it there.
Okay, I'll do it. There's only 32 people in here, but I'll do a deal of the day. If anybody does anybody have any interest in Afghan quilt things? Hand knitted blanket quilt Afghans. I have 2, and they're taking up an entire tub, and they're huge, and they're listed for like $50 each. I would give somebody a hell of a deal. If there's any interest in the chat, I will make a yes.
Kristen says she loves them.
Okay, I will. I'll bring them down really quick and show them to you. And actually, I think I can just show them to you on here. Excuse me, there's 3 of them, and they're all listed at $45. Let me bring them up for you. Okay, here's the first one. Does have a little bit of loose thread right there and right there. This is like 1960s, 1970s.
Does a beautiful grass come with it?
No. Okay. And that one is, where's the description? That one is 66 inches by 66 inches. Okay. And the next one is this one right here. Very retro colors. I think this one's in really good shape. A little bit of a big, like a area right there. And one right there. And this is the infinite square pattern. And this one is 47 inches by 49 inches.
That's a nice. That's nice for the couch.
Yeah. And then this one's really cool too. This one's like Alabama colors or Georgia, one of the two, I guess. Another infinite square, 1960, 1970. This one's in really good shape too. I don't think there was any defects in this one. And that one is 41 inches by 42 inches. You want those, Kristen? Let's see. They're all listed at $45. So that's 90, 135. You want to do $65 shipped. Does that sound good to you?
Wow. That's a deal. When we do deals of the day, they're not half price deals. They're deals of the day. And this is
Yes, you can electric money me.
and you guys know nothing about what I'm eating right now either.
If you send the electric money today, I can ship it out today because I'm going to the post office.
Two shoe boxes of Happy Meals. She's sending you an IG message now.
Okay.
River Raker Reseller. I picked up 2 shoe boxes of Happy Meal and Burger King toys from $97.98. Couple are still in original package. Should I sell them individually or as a bundle?
As a bundle.
What I generally do is look them up and see if there's anything worth selling individual. Like for me, 25 plus or so. If not, bundle. That's kind of what I do.
Kristen, you can just send that money to the same Cash App you sent last week. Kristen, did you get your goodies yet?
A little photo room.
She said yes. My husband said, "Did you see the name on this?"
So I put Kristen blood or something like that. I put LOL on it. I put Kristen LOL blood. She my sister. He had to know it was me. He knows how I am, Kristen. We were laughing so hard.
Granny blankets.
Something like that. Thank you so much.
Kelly just sold a flannel shirt. Nice. Okay, so I have to go to Ohio in April for the nephew's band. Where should I go while I'm there? Where at in Ohio, Kristen? There's several Ohio folks for sure.
Hey, Eric,
Yeah.
I'm going to try next week to do the whole show without eating.
You gonna try next week to do your whole show? What?
Without eating.
Dating.
I'm eating some Southern macaroni and cheese. You guys know nothing about it. Tim, Eric, no, Eric and Tim know
I
about
can
it.
say, whoa, what do you mean, Leroy? I've lived in the South my whole life.
Eric and Tim know about it.
Cernochsconnection says the Dayton Bends are pretty good. Leroy, you have no idea the number of church dinners I've been to, bro.
I know. I do know. I do know.
Larry Way out in the building. Good to see you, Larry.
We were gonna only do a few hours for you guys, and we ended up doing the whole show.
Lots of working going on today, guys.
Oh yeah, I'm working.
Leroy's working on that mac and cheese in the choice privilege drinking cup there.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I ain't know that. I didn't know choice privilege give you that kind of privilege, little southern macaroni and cheese.
What the hell kind of box I'm gonna put this in?
I would say Franken. Franken would be the kind of box.
Eric and Eric, look at this.
Oh yeah. I've been drinking.
Oh, you're getting real bougie over there.
Ooh.
Look at you guys, Skyra and Fuji. What is this? Did I miss a
This is
RIN
the one that was
paycheck?
on sale lately, man. This was the one that was on sale.
Did you hear him, Eric? He said that he missed an RIN paycheck.
Hey, what they don't know is you get this, right? And then you I've been using the same water bottle for like a month and a half.
No, Kevin sent me this. Kevin's in the chat. All those gift cards that he spent for eBay stuff. What's up, Kevin?
Yeah. There you go, Brad. If it's worth meeting for, it's worth eating for. There you go.
For real.
Yeah.
All right.
Kevin says just use a baby white box. Should be good.
Kevin, I'm only about 2 hours from you. I'm in Greensboro.
He's in the borough.
I'm in the borough.
In the borough.
I'm not too far from my favorite flag.
Hashtag give Leroy a Fiji water. He's running out of water.
I am.
Dude, I was like, man, somebody tinkling out in the corner or what?
Yeah,
That's what it looks like to me.
upstairs.
Oh man.
All right.
Hey, I'm gonna give y'all one last chance at the Star Wars shirts. Otherwise, I'm gonna move them to my auction for Thursday. They are listed currently in One Stop Shop. Currently. See, I get back over there. I'll tell you. I'll show you.
Tim, how's that box? It looks like it might work.
It is a mixture of small and medium dolts. So we call it schmedium. They are more modern.
Are you going to show them again?
Yeah, I'm trying to get my link. Come on, guy. My left click is not, right click is not wanting to work today.
Santa didn't bring you a new mouse for Christmas?
I've got a new mouse, but I don't know what's going on with it. All right, that's the listing. Here's the shirts. We have Super Mario Brothers since 1985. We have Boba Fett. since 1980 something. These are not vintage. They are more modern. We have Grogu in his little bubble thing. We have the Mandalorian with Grogu and his little ball. We have the coolest Star Wars shirt. It's like off the old school video game. And we have another Grogu. And another Grogu. $20 shipped to you. 7 shirts, $20 shipped to you.
Excuse me. Oh, goodness.
Hey, lad. Good to see you. Yeah, I'm not sure, Krista. I'm not sure how close that Jimmy and those guys are from you. If you're going to date them too. I've actually picked Dayton a few thrift stores there before, but nothing serious. Very smooth, burning up the road out there.
Is that your house?
Yeah, front. Some kid probably got a truck for Christmas or something. All those big jacked up trucks are like always get roaring mufflers and tires.
Now, do you guys get speedboats out there? Not where you are, but like, do you see them a lot?
Not a terrible lot because the water's rough here, man. Like you got to have those big yacht cruiser, like big high bow.
Yeah.
Because you won't get in the inlet with a little speedboat, man. I mean, you'd be struggling.
Yeah. I remember in Martha's Vineyard, man, you hear one of those son of a guns with like 6 engines go by. Yeah. It sounds like a jet plane.
Well, we have like the big, like fishing boats, like, charter boats.
Yeah.
Some of them have some pretty serious horsepower to them. But
yeah, because they're just like a tractor. Pop, 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 pop.
Yeah, sometimes you go to like, man, if you go by Pirates Cove out here, the marina, yeah, it's like sometimes you'll see yachts out there that you're like, whoa, like that's. Like,
this is probably an off-air question, but I'm gonna ask you on air. Do you have any friends out there that have tugboats?
Tugboats?
Yeah.
No, most tugboats now are owned by like corporate kind of things. Like my uncle was a tugboat captain.
Yeah.
For a long time.
I love tugboats. I want to go on one so bad.
Here they also have the dredge. So like they have like tugboat dredges. So that's something that you see around. Like they'll have little tugboats out there with them because they move the dredge around. It actually clears basically the channel for boats to go in and out of the inlet. So yeah, it's pretty. Some of the stuff they have out here, though, as far as boat stuff, is pretty crazy. You start looking at the marinas around. Around the corner from my house is where they build a lot of that stuff. So build a lot of the boats.
Up where I used to live, they built a lot in Newport, in Barrington. They built a lot of the speedboats.
Yeah. Here they build all the like big time fishing boat stuff. Like Bayless Boat Works, they built a boat for Jordan a while back. They build those crazy boats.
And any of those boats you see out there, like those, like the boats on like the Wicked Tuna and stuff, those things are like 40 years old.
Yeah, some of them are old. Like there's a guy, actually, like the way the sport fishing boat looks out here, there was a guy that I actually know, the dude, who now, I mean, he's passed away now. But like they made the modern sports fishing boat, like the way it looks, like that design is them. Like that's something that they came up with way back in the day. This dude was like 90 some years old when he passed away. But like yes, they hand crafted that thing back in the day.
I've
like
lived on. I'm sorry.
I can say this is the kind of boots they have out here.
Yeah, those are nice. Yeah.
Yeah, these are all millions of dollars. Like,
yep.
You get into that mess.
I've lived in the city, and then I lived in Martha's Vineyard, and now I live in South Carolina. And I'll tell you, probably the best stories are the ones that I've heard on Martha's Vineyard. Like some of those guys, like I sat next to the guy who was the kid that got eaten on Jaws. The kid on Jaws that got ate up. Jeffrey something, his name is. He sat next to me. I talked to him for hours in Martha's Vineyard because that's where it was filmed. And the bartender was like, "Oh, you know who that is?" I was like, "No." Uh-oh. Said you're he said, "Oh, he's the guy from Jaws." And I didn't know.
Gotcha. All right, guys. I guess we're gonna call it. Do you thank all you guys for coming and hanging out with us today? Hopefully, y'all have had a productive day.
For sure.
Don't forget to check us out on One Stop Shop. I am running an auction Thursday at 6. I do have it scheduled. If any of you guys are our sellers in the One Stop Shop and you want to go behind me that evening, let me know. Send me a message on the seller chat. You guys got anything else going on?
I'm gonna be tomorrow finally because I've been off for a day. So
no, I just stay tuned. Fire sales are coming. I just haven't figured out the best way to do it, whether YouTube, whatnot, one-stop shop. I'm probably going to take a bunch of stuff to Cernochs auction. I think that might work for me too. I'm going to be offloading everything. If anybody has any requests, if there's anything that anybody's looking for specifically, like shoot me a message on Instagram. I got so much stuff. I'm just ready to let it all go. I'm trying to go into the new year with a fresh start.
There you go.
So
there you go.
Right.
All right. Thank you guys. Y'all have a good one. Happy holidays.
Bye, everybody.